I have to find a Dariata called Frost. First, I'm gonna find whatever this is. Oh. Oh, this is like down below, isn't it? Yeah, it's very down below. Have to find a Frost. Hey. Oh, Frosty. It's amusing that Garth was a two-hander. Guess you would use the lance? Maybe. I think it was a lance. Might have been something else. Remember, it's around here. Nice chunk of experience is always nice. Now the question is, will he end up giving me the thing, or will I have to give him materials for it? I actually don't remember.
Stop. I don't let you not. Here. If you've come to who's getting what yet and
Okay, I have to make it. I'm not going to. This one's weird. He's hiding in a weird cave where you've got that chilling, and you have this. Guess maybe that's like a quick way to get out. I guess he technically would be not exactly wanted, because he's preventing the stone sleep. Oh. Glare. Wonder what glare's for. Bunch of rusty gear. Then you touch this, yes, summoning that thing. Doesn't even have anything of uniqueness. just obscure.
Yeah.
I suppose I... Maybe... No, I can't. I have to get out to brew it. Brew the potion and then just don't use it. I mean, the truth of the matter is that I'm not going to use it. It does make me wonder what the potion is so cursed for, and why does he... Is it because he's advanced in the stone sleep? So either he dies or he dies. Frankly, I'd rather not. I like how the statue changes. Like, he didn't look like that at all. Might as well use this. This one's here. The Ofra village. Fuska that the father chose to not be here.
Yeah. I'd feel. Whoa. Me, but you. Well, and.
Okay, good. It actually is going in the right location. I was sending it down below.
Well, the girl must not have been happy about it. All
Then you're talking about clearing the... We go to the forge. I don't know why, but apparently we're really sassy with this loss.
You're here, so I probably can't tell you.
So these people...
Yes. She led... That's a likeness of Magnar, known as... There... Then it... Good...
I don't know. I think these should be statues, because if these are people who have entered stone sleep, they're fucking gigantic. Also, there's a lot of them that perfectly stood upright. I don't think that's right. Objects? There we go. Nope. Perfect. That isn't it. Hmm. There we go. Fast travel. In there. We got some horrible lazy. Fucking almost died. That'd been fucking funny, but also yikes. Us from crystal oil. Nothing else. Go through this side first. Hello, excuse me, can you leave? I just asked you to leave. Didn't have to do all this. Oh, actually, there's one thing I should check out at some point too, now that I remember. Because I've talked about it a few times on stream so far. But supposedly there's a chair behind or around the FoA village that if you're able to sit in it, is apparently tied to defeating the supposed $3-4 in Connacht. Ghost Ride boots. Invincibility during a dash. Oh, yeah, no, I've seen these before. Am I close enough to... Oh, I'm not. Lol. Oh, I just wolfed down my entire cup of tea. I thought I'd be able to do it faster than she would die, but oh well. I'm more impressed that all that pork, venison, and everything else there was still not rotten. Oh. Hey. Yeah. I don't really need this, but I'm doing this to prove... Oh. Don't think I'll be able to get up here. There was a full beef stew there that was kind of surprising that exists. And is completely untouched. Just when there's like a thing I could dig here. Maybe I'm blind. I'm possibly just blind. Dude, then that fucking thing. I swear that's a fucking creature, though. Like, I'm just wondering, like, if it's even possible. Take everything that isn't nailed down. I'm more surprised they didn't turn this into, like, an actual enemy you could fight at some point. And before you can, and it's just I don't know how. I mean, I guess it's like maybe a weird trick you just put at the fires? Might aggro? Hard to say. Oh, either way. The quest is effectively done now. Ah, hey. I guess I can get busting this wall down. There's actually a way to get out quick. Just drop out. It's actually kind of nice. Slide down. First things first, rest, skip time. Second things first. Fast travel. I really wish the bonfires I placed counted as actual fast travel points. It'd be nice. Athletics almost 80. I do a lot of running around here. I have to look up what the actual effects of increasing all that is. It says things are more effective, but like, by how much?
Well, so we felt. I truly something in any case. Ah, yes. The Forge Board is one of the Brotherhood's generations ago. A master named in the frenzy of paranoia. He sang a guardian in... He did. Our Forgeborn it's a miracle we managed to claim it. Now you understand we're the offer to learn what fuels our forge. It would be the end of...
Hey, that's good that you beat the Elden Beast Elden Ass after 4 hours attempts.
Maybe, lied to me. and you can forget I ever saw you as anything you understand. I heard what you did in Connacht, and I'll admit, the last half. Now tell me. No need to explain. There's more to you. Someone with, if I were you, among the Dalrita, we have our own legends about that our king will return, and watching how you handle places thick with the cursed mist. I'd wait, but the truth is, you're handling the. So if I'm right, and that's no figure of speech, it's about our lost tribe, not Gunvalder, who was slaughtered to the last, but Orchrata, truly vanished. Many of our stone-warding kin were among them. The trouble is, not a single body has ever. The trail leads to the gate of the FoA. We sang to the stones, trying. That tells me something far more. May mothers.
Okay. Leave. I think this is. This is a trinket. Oh, what? Oh wait, no, that's a thing I can craft. But hey, that should give me death through 4 hours or something. What did you beat it with? Or was it just a normal-ish playthrough? Because remember you were saying you were doing something in it, but I never really got the explicit detail on what. I should probably sell all the stuff I picked up. Before I do anything else. I'll also check out what the hell I got to create myself by 25%. It's usable. Usable, but I still don't think it's going to be exactly beneficial.
Egil. That. That.
Ooh, that's a lot of stuff to sell. Got me a lot of money though. Stone skin's a spell I got. Mana. Yeah. Your friend helped. What did you exactly put together? Was it like a int build or a set talismans and a specific weapon? You don't have to be vague about it. Unless you just don't have the time or effort to bother, which honestly fair. So all that. Just hold on to that stuff. I don't actually never know what the hell to do with all that stuff. It's a lab. A pickaxe? Really? Oh, I guess Warpick, yeah. $160.
We do, but
I can't help you. Your gear or your mission requires me to attack things. They don't get affected by my stuff. They don't get affected by me attacking them. Sadly. But then the damage reduction talismans and a voice booster makes sense because I'm assuming you're using the holy one. Probably like the stronger one. I'm probably also using the damage reduction one and the elemental one. And the voice booster's the Great Ram or something like that. Either Great Ram or it's something Ram. Or it might be a sheep skull. I'm not exactly sure. Yes, I'm taking everything they have. Fight me. Gonna take everything and sell to them. What? Oh, nippers. There we go. Yeah, you're probably using the pearlescent one. I think it's what it's called. It's something like that. Pearlescent combined with holy combined with the great shield one. And then the pick. I didn't think the Elden Beast was weak to piercing damage. It's not really weak to anything, really. It's kind of resistant to fucking everything. Well, except for certain magic spells. But those magic spells are not so much something that's not weak against, but it's more just they have such good value for the amount of damage you can put on it that it's like, just use it. The pick does strike. Okay, I did not know that. I assumed it would do pierce. Because it's a pickaxe. I'm surprised you didn't use the normal mace then, because the more normal mace is pretty damn good, especially if you're doing a strength build. It's actually got okay, like, it's scaling a number of the elemental enchantments on it too. Plus also poise breaking.
Speak.
Mind you, I mostly just kind of spitting out whatever I was thinking at the time, so obviously if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Did I sell the book? I did. Good. Well, I guess it's not so much weak to strike. It's more, it's resistant to everything else, and strike is the one of the things that it's not resistant to. Because I remember having a fucking time fighting that stupid fucking thing. Colossal weapons are slow, like they aren't as slow as they were a few patches ago. Mind you, I say this as if like the patches happened recently. Because they did speed up the overall like speed of them. Whether or not it was a major upgrade to the speed is something I'm not sure on. Obviously, you know, any speed increase, it's always going to be fucking good. Might as well as run with it. And yeah, immune to bleed is rough. Arcane builds tend to end up struggling against Elden Beast because of the due nature of immunity to bleed. Actually, there's a chair behind the Thought Village. I want to find where it is. I haven't actually really super explored this area. Thoid the Defender. Remember the old famed Daria the Mystic? They don't like toward the fortress Camelot, thus securing future people. So, the village of the Thoid is named after him. Or sorry, the clan is named after him. It's a pit down there. That's where I was. And that's where I dropped into the village because you had to circle around basically. There's supposedly a chair around here somewhere that you can just sit on. Oh, maybe I can't do it. Admittedly, I think that it's not so much you suck at the game. And I know you'll probably fight me on this, but I don't think it's a case of you suck at the game. It's Elden Ring is genuinely a game that if you don't actually have good reflexes on, will punish you very, very badly. And that a lot of the old knowledge checks the old experts from like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 would have had don't work anymore because the game is so fast. Like, if you are to ever play Dark Souls 1, 2, or 3, you'll find that the games are comparably slow. 2 more so than 3 and 1. Because 2 has the issue of you have to level a stat to actually have like a good active speed frames for literally everything. But it's not as bad. Like, it's really a non-issue whenever you do level it, but it's something you just have to be aware of. But 2 has the beauty of like you can kind of build hilariously thick and be really, really, really thick. Whereas Dark Souls 1 is slower, and you can build to be, your gear genuinely covers like a lot of the resistance and just tankiness of the game. In fact, one of the best gear sets for its value for weight to defense value is like a set you can get really early on. It is admittedly heavy. Well, not heavy, but like heavy-ish. But if you put a few points into your respective carry stat, it's genuinely one of the better fucking sets of gear in the game. There are ones that are heavier and are thus better, but whenever you're doing it on a budget and not like over leveling, well, that gear is extremely good. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck this chair is. Yeah. Oh, the fuck? There's a chest here. The Arcane Reservoir. So it has a 3 attack increase your magic critical chance by 100% for the next spell casted. Huh. That's interesting. But no, Elden Ring is genuinely like, it's not a tough game. It's a game that has generational heritage, I guess would be the best way to put it. Where if you're a person who has played a lot of the Souls-like games, especially the Dark Souls series and the Demon Souls, if that's feasibly possible, you're gonna have that innate advantage of knowing how to build and everything. And a lot of the old tricks one would have had to, you know, beat the respective game has been kind of pushed out or removed or patched or, you know, any number of things. The game still has bugs, but the bugs are few and far between. And because admittedly the devs then went and did Bloodborne, you'll end up seeing that, like, from Dark Souls 1 and 2, relatively slow games in regards to combat and everything. Going to Dark Souls 3, the game picks up in speed. Still slow, and actually you end up having a lot more power to work with when you're doing stuff. But you can see kind of where they're going with the game series as a whole after Dark Souls 3. They're going faster. The dev himself even said that Elden Ring's newest DLC was like a step closer to his finalized, so to speak, game vision. And a lot of people fucking like did not like a lot of the things they did for the DLC. Yes, people still loved the DLC, and many people still got the DLC, but a lot of people also didn't like it. Doesn't mean it was bad or anything, it's just they didn't like what they did. And a lot of people just kind of just went, and moved on. That's why I still haven't gotten the DLC myself, because I don't like the mechanics. I don't like that we're theoretically losing the expression of your build, your gear, your weapons, and getting a more homogenized, what was a hard word, type of build approach, where really your build only relies on getting a specific item from exploring. Which, you know, most Soul players will end up exploring, but I feel like the beauty of Dark Souls and all the Souls-likes is that you can overlevel and defeat everything by just being overleveled as fuck. I mean, you'll still require some form of skill, but you can still be overleveled as hell to achieve said like a skill compensation, I guess, probably the best way to put it. Because if you can compensate your, like, you know, respective, I'm not even going to say skill, I'm going to say knowledge checks. Because the game is purely just, okay, do you have the knowledge to do the thing? Yes or no? I'm going to have to move over here. Sorry, I had to spend a moment to think of what I'm trying to say. Dark Souls and the Souls-like series aren't skill games. They are knowledge check the game. You're going to see enemy do things, and people will say, well, I didn't know they were going to do that. Dying is a part of the trial and error experience. In fact, it's almost encouraged. And a lot of that is, you know, very central to the series. What is this random going on anyway? The endpoint being, Elden Ring is so different from the normal gameplay and everything that the next game that is Souls-like or is made by FromSoft, and it's obviously by the same people that made Elden Ring and everything, will be more genuine attempt at skill checking you, which majorly sucks. Like actual like reaction dodge roll type of bullshit, not like, oh, I didn't know this guy was going to do this, so let me prepare appropriately. Because a lot of the bosses in Elden Ring and everything just kind of just skill check you. They throw 1,000,001 attacks. This guy's doing some insane squats. They bait out your rolls by always going like, oh, 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 oh. You roll too early, then they slap you anyway. Even if you roll on time, they still have a quick follow-up attack that still catches you. So you have to like really get your timing down, which is like, honestly, I expect the next game, while it might sell well, to be kind of hated. Because the overall game approach will probably end up being like way too much. And they'll probably end up nerfing the fuck out of a lot of stuff. Bosses specifically. Because that's what they ended up doing for Elden Ring. Mind you, most of it was also bug patching and bug fixing, but they still ended up nerfing a ton of bosses because, sure, if people beat the hard thing, great, but what about the rest of us? The rest of us aren't going to spend our fucking waking hours trying to beat the one thing. Or I'm figuring out to do literally anything else. Something else that will actually respect our time, mental effort, and energy. And those that no life it shouldn't be counted. Because they're anomalies. Unless your game is like specifically niche advertised, shouldn't have to spend hours upon hours to try and do one thing. This is like a specific challenge. Why am I on fire? Oh, Broomshade. Wait, are you setting me on fire? I thought bottomless didn't have fire. I thought they were frost. Did you absorb the fire to turn it to your own? Thunder. Huh? It set me on fire. I might actually have to look into becoming fire resistant, which is kind of funny. Not what I was expecting at all. Oh yeah, the Ochred turned into frozen warriors. because of the Ice Queen thing. Whatever her name was. Sorry if that rant earlier was kind of like a lot. I'm very passionate about the Souls-like series and genre in general. That I have a very, very deep respect and fondness for the series as a whole. But I also find that the nigh constant chasing after making the game harder and harder is really stupid. If you're so good to beat the game in, you know, however ways, then good. But you're not. At that point, you shouldn't be really factored into like how the game should be balanced. Like me beating this game with just Thorns only, it doesn't mean that they should make it so that Thorns is even harder to do in the next game, if they do one. It just means it's funny. Someone beating the game with the Thorns set, the Briar, I think it's called in Elden Ring, shouldn't be counted for, you know, beating the game, because that's actual insanity. A lot of people beat it with just normal ass longswords and just run with it, and like, or they do it with big weapons. You shouldn't be balancing for that. You should just accept that people do it and just move on. Sorry, once again, very passionate about it. Tends to forget I'm starting to ramble. I'm just gonna be right back real quick. I've returned. No. Still trying to figure out where the next thing is, but all I'm doing is just looting food. Do I have to go through here? I think I do. I think I have to go low for this next one. Yep. And then I think this is where I end up meeting Kurid. No, the Queen.
Oh, so there. It's... Oh. Fuck. But you keep. But. What's a cook? Oh.
Ah, put that away. You will do this because then I get a really, really big carry weight amulet, which I really do want. yes, Soul games shouldn't ever be pushing the envelope for being hard. It should always be a knowledge check where you've done the trial, you've done the errors. On average, when you're going through the game for the first time and it's your first ever experience, I'd expect people to die around 10 times per area, give or take, before they eventually go, I have genuinely got an idea of all the areas, and or they have over-leveled it. You know, because eventually, like, the first 3 deaths will be just because the enemies overwhelm them, or because of the environment overwhelms them. Then the next 3 are them trying to get their stuff back, where they rush, and they realize that they can't do that because they themselves don't know the area that well yet. Sorry, I was drinking a cup of tea. Then the next 3 will be from them taking it very slow, understanding enemies, and getting further and further in the area without needing to return. And then the last one is probably like, they've got a pretty good grips of the area, and they've probably already beaten the boss at this point, not counting the boss killing them. And that death is probably like oh, I was going back through here and I thought I saw something that was interesting, and I tried to, you know, go and get it, and it turns out it was nothing, and I died in the due process, which I've done a lot. Like, I fully think that there is a point of tedium that we want to avoid with a lot of these games, but a lot of people don't understand that. That making a game harder and more annoying and more, like, difficult in the sense of under the guise of, or sorry, more tedious under the guise of difficult, kind of defeats the point. Because it's a video game for the love of God. Why are you making it tedious to get through everything? Because the devs have taken a lot of the inherent defensive power from gear and put it into the talismans and everything. I actually think that was a really bad idea. Fuck, I'm overweight. They took like a lot of the passive defenses and everything and made it so you can't upgrade gear. They made it so that the gear has a percent defense scaling and not like flat and percent, because you could block a bit of damage and then also have percent damage reduction further in Dark Souls 1. At least I'm pretty fucking sure of it. Sorry, I'm currently dumping everything I have. Just make sure I can get this all done. I don't end up dumping something I actually want to keep. There we go. So, to reiterate once again, because I kind of partly forgot my point. They took a lot of the power and innate strength out of weapons, gear, upgrades, and spells and everything, and put them into talismans. Which is kind of okay. But the issue is that requires people to explore the game. You might say, well, that's what we want. The issue there is you also punish exploration in Elden Ring by making people have to go very, very long distances across the entire fucking map. If it were a more concise game where you didn't have to explore as much, or the area in general was smaller, would have been fine. Honestly, if Elden Ring were the size of fucking Dark Souls 3, I honestly think Elden Ring would have been a better game. Because it would have had less to really go through. The area would have been way more concisely, like, tighter balanced. It's probably a good way to put it. They removed it. They removed armor upgrading in Bloodborne because they wanted to encourage players to be more aggressive and faster. So they sped the game up, but they also made it so that you don't really have like good armor. Like you get hit, you lose a chunk of HP. You need to then follow up with a lot of aggression to get that HP back. The rally system. You probably have a pretty goddamn good idea who does it. Melania, is that her name? Yeah, Melania. She has the rally system with her whole rune thing. And certain other gear and stuff also has that, or at least makes it easier. Because they want that to be in the game, but it's like, well, it's not a main mechanic. Why do you have it then? Like, Elden Ring's main mechanic isn't the rally thing for its HP or anything. It's literally just eating hits. And, well, defending and rolling, like every other game.
That's off from. Oh. That's off. We're on here.
And this is where you end up, like the taming fetters. Ugh. I don't super like that idea. But yeah, they removed it from Bloodborne onwards. Instead, they made a lot of the power from just upgrading armor, making it better, and put it into talismans. Because Dark Souls 3 didn't have it, but they had the ability to wear multiple talismans. Obviously, Elden Ring doesn't have it. I'm trying to put that door there. What if I ignore it for now? Because I think there's a few other things I can look into. But with them removing that, it made it so that base armor is not as effective. Which, for all intents and purposes, bad design. I didn't play Monster Hunter Wilds. I did play World. I didn't play... I played a little bit of Rise. I didn't like Rise. It felt too fast. Too memeingly Zoomer-based fast, which took away a lot of the way the enjoyments of it for me. Mind you, I don't mind if they make the game easier. It just means I get through the grinding a little bit easier. Or sooner. Yeah, so the community kind of like shot themselves in the foot. Even though I bet you, if I were to play the game and they added those features, I'd be fucking singing their praises because, like, fuck. I don't have to do as much annoying stuff. I can actually get into the meat of it. Because like I thought World was such a fucking huge step in the right direction for approach towards gameplay and rewarding the time you spend on it. And also just overall enjoyment too. Obviously I went to Rise, but I didn't really play much of Rise. Again, game felt too fast. It felt very much like an experimental series, which that's fine. They can experiment. I didn't like it though. And not from a graphical standpoint or anything. It literally, the gameplay was like, ugh. You couldn't fight the game like normal Monster Hunter way. You had to fight it in the Rise way, which is like fucking using your butterfly thing to zip around. It's not a criticism, but like, oh, that was not fun. Because like I feel like you shouldn't, if your game's gonna be based on a main game mechanic, you have to make it really fucking easy to do. Like so easy that you do it by accident. But you know, whenever you do it by accident, it only ever benefits you. Type deal. Who are you? How do you ruin everyone? Keeper of the herd. The pickaxe away. Oh. Siege bow. Like, yeah, one of the biggest issues is that when people min-max the game and then they get bored of it, it's like, oh, don't do it. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, I've heard people say they wish they could make, you know, the Souls like series harder or something, but almost every single time I've ever seen them like talk about that, it's just tedium. Like, actual difficulty is making enemies do different stuff, making enemies have new attacks, new approaches, new mechanics that aren't just does more damage, is more HP. This is something I was talking about with Akora in YouTube chat, who isn't here right now, yesterday. Where this game, kind of easy. I ain't complaining about it, I like it. Because it means that I can apply whatever challenge I want onto it, get whatever amount of strength, and generally achieve the goal of beating the game. And, you know, he and I started, like, talking about, oh, well, you know, they could make it harder or do this or do that. But it's actually kind of easy to make it harder, is you give enemies unique things that they can do to make it harder for you to go full offense. Because the game is very easy to kind of just go full offense, kill everything very quickly, and be done with it. Whereas, you know, if you have to spend points in being defensive and bringing up your HP and everything and, you know, generally trying to survive, you lose a lot of that offense potential. Because you lose a lot of that offense potential, the game becomes a little bit harder. Because originally, whenever I first played the game, I built for survival. And because I built for survival, it meant that I was having a harder time, but also I kept doing goofy stuff and fun stuff and things I wanted to do, and not like chasing after the most obvious push number bigger, because I don't know, I don't want to. Obviously now I'm doing challenge runs, I'm also going to do chase number bigger because it's more effective. But you know. Was me running by what set her on fire? Because the model's invisible. Uh-oh. Maybe first get that thing done and then loot the realm. Well, I suppose I can loot this area a little bit first. Can I leave through here? No. Maybe I get rid of the cape for now. I think that's what kind of fucked it up there. Oh, I suppose you can have the cape equipped for now when dealing with these things. But yeah, for me at least, the approach to make the game more tedious defeats the point of making the game harder. Because reality is, again, eventually you figure out a way to beat the tedium. And to beat the tedium, it doesn't really take too much normally. It's normally just like taking care of what you're doing. Which kind of defeats the tedium normally, because the devs, especially since people will complain too much about the fucking tedium, they'll want to, you know, not be dealing with the tedium. Keep her in vision. Let those smack on me. Because to give a very, very good example, I dealt with tedium in the last run in regards to the shield one. The shield run. Run? Which means I keep saying wanting to say one.
Who dares
There we
to
go.
stand before the Queen of Winter? Your soul is strong. Nothing. Have you? Impudent. You don't mistake me. That's better. Though, what? They were chosen. The only.
Back up. Kayak. Looks like I could just run away and actually, like, pick up stuff. Presumably, yeah, she's just gonna stay there. If not, fling things at me. But mind you, my big criticism of like games being more friendly to people is like, don't remove the difficulty of like, oh, having to learn enemies and everything. Give them new moves, make them harder in the sense of like, oh, gotta be ready. But don't make them hit harder. Make them hit the same. That's how you have difficulty. Make them just do new things that make you go, oh, what the fuck is this? Make people have to learn. Don't make them be theft. Oh, I lockpicked something. Wait, no, theft. Why'd you drain all my mana? That wasn't very nice. Stop more than defense. No, come on. Get away from there. Because I can't loot you if you end up, like, in the door. Oh. I think I got the stuff. Like, to give actually a big fucking example of like tedium and annoyance in a game that doesn't feel fun, Hell fucking Divers 2 has a big fucking issue. Especially in the most recent thing where they keep doing like the grunt fancy, or I can't think it's called that. It's literally like, oh yeah, we want all of you to be in agony playing the game. That's not worth it at all. Like, they actively get rid of the good stuff. They make worse stuff worse. And make it so that people kind of, basically for all this purpose, min-max their fucking kits. Which kind of defeats the point of feeling effective. Urfa Village. Like, if this game made it so that if I had to be constantly eating food, not because of hunger or whatever, but for HP, like from, is it Valheim? I'd be really annoyed, because that's really fucking annoying. Because it's unnecessary tedium. Yes, there's a point where you end up with enough resources where you can just kind of be like, with the food like nothing normal. That doesn't make it any less tedious. Just means at one point you have to go on this big fucking huge galloping of like picking up food and everything. Like, they should just make it, okay, you've ate enough of this specific thing, you've ate 50 steaks, you get a permanent health bonus. Because you were very fat.
What? Please accept my apologies, my lord.
So, you try.
My lord, I only sought to be certain. Believe me, my lord. The stone were
Then
yes, my king.
I'm more impressed that you came out. I think you did that last time too, though. I don't know, people being like, oh, I'm gonna min-max the shit out of this and make the game really boring. That's on you, my guy. That's on you. Like, me reaching the point of, like, min-maxing the game where I don't take damage now, except for some reason enemies still do, like, 6 or 7 points of damage for some reason. So like the only next evolution is getting enough passive HP regen somehow, so that I don't have to worry about that. Or like I can just kind of exist and be like, I'm unkillable. I mean, also the challenge is just to never raise my hands, except for once. To my own chagrin. Go here, because I think it's the tomb, or the womb, or no, it's not the Forsworn. I keep wanting to say Forsworn. It's like another issue I have with games where it's like you've kind of really wink-wonked the balancing is Skyrim. They made it really easy to get really good armor, but then they also immediately right after completely fucked it. Because when you get to late game stuff, enemies fucking ignore your armor after a point. And they still chunk your HP. And a lot of difficulties just by, just have a lot of HP. That's how you do it. A lot of HP, a lot of healing. Something about the fact that it did this one attack that makes it go down towards the ground and it died. So basically face planted the ground is... just makes me chuckle. And this is where I end up dealing with the FoA dwellers. I'm surprised I'm able to do this quest after the main quest, or before the main quest.
Yup.
Oh, that's the right way. I don't want to go the right way. I want to go the wrong way. I'm more curious why the hell there's a fucking corpse in here. There's a bed in here too. Who the fuck is sleeping in this kind of place? Whispering stone. Okay. I don't remember how to approach this one, so we gotta see how it is.
So, set us free. We only want...
We cannot.
Yeah.
Did Ariana really imprison you? How long have you been here? What do you need?
We will make no more.
You will have to trust.
I need more time to think.
Do not.
I go Dr. Davenier. So I think I could do like, look, if you trust me, I'll free you. Just leave your writings on how to do stuff here. I want that one.
Well, I won't argue with you. Without it, I don't need to tell you how important we're... Through touch. There, they receive Over time, their
Hey, 80 athletics.
So,
I can release you if I need your
No
knowledge.
more.
silence, brother. You go and let.
Oh shit.
Set us free. Set us free. Honor the oath Ephraim made.
Ephraim. Well, I guess there's no, like, enemies here. It's just rock. It's just mining.
You've kept your word, so we shall keep up.
Now I will fulfill my promise to you.
I will go. You may join me
I cannot. My soul, may my blood and that of the mortal.
until we meet again.
It is true. You are the first mortal. Only through this can I pure.
This ominous totem. Became a deeper.
You're here. I heard there was a battle. Mother be my witness. Praise Mother. Should you ever need in
This is when I learn how to make the elite stuff. Thus allowing me to look into getting more statuses. Oh, this probably means I'm gonna have to respec. Shit. That's not bueno. Yeah, well, I can work with it.
Your decision was just.
You're late,
Imprisoning
Akora.
the Four Dwellers for centuries. Nor from the Four Dweller useless.
You're very late.
One wrong move.
But the fry's at least good. Was lunch good? I heard all that. Passable, huh? Why is it kind of crunchy? How are you doing, Agora? Don't worry, I'm just taking everything as I normally do. Oh my god. Gotta pick up all the food I can. I don't know if a surprising lack of like axes. I'd expect more axes in general than short swords. Took tomorrow and Monday off. Do you have any plans for those days, or are you just gonna chill? Oh, you're not going to be here? What? Oh, you have to go somewhere. That's what you mean. Okay. I was like, what are you telling me, Agora?
Well,
I'm surprised you haven't gone to the Stone Dream yet. You think that type of NPC who has like a metaphorical trigger, metaphorical point of like, oh yeah, I'm going to eventually not be here anymore. See what happens sooner. My ankles. Ah, this goes back up. Okay. I went up to see what it was. Little did I know. It wasn't anything. It's just an alternate path. I really love this place. There's no fucking NPCs. Charged by dealing in crit hits. I don't really deal in crits. Yes, you actually just kind of came in at the very tail end of me finishing it, actually. That's actually why I'm in here, because I'm like clearing my inventory out, and I'm going to try and craft the armor, assuming I can. I know I can craft it from the bonfire, but it's just handier crafting it from here. Stone Warden, Stone Warden, Stone Warden. This is not the Stone Warden. That's a very good armor set. What the fuck? Force of Seer's Boots actually look kind of interesting. Because if you were to combine it with stuff you can drain your mana, you'd be able to go fast. Enjoy yourself, Emrian. Please be safe while going to class. and try to not question why you're in class. You're going to become very big-brained. Let's go past it. On hit. Yeah. Attack an enemy also makes them deal 20% of your armor value as damage back to you. Receiving damage bleeds the attacker. Okay. Oh, it's 15% chance. Current stamina. Technically, that's another way to do the Thorns build. You could instead use the Stone Warden's chestplate. Stack the fuck out of endurance, so you have just a ton of stamina, and you just obviously you're just standing there taking hits. But the issue is that it's 15% chance, which is which is 85% worse than the current Thorns damage I have. Plus, my stamina isn't actually really big right now. And since I don't attack here either, they just will be bled. Yeah, since I'm not attacking, they just only ever... Oh, +5. Now I'm wondering if I were to go to upgrade this stuff now. Basically, I should be... Oh, it already counts as being more. Oh, I don't have the stats to even wear it, really. Eight spirituality, really? Why the fuck is spirituality needed in this? Yeah, I don't know. I'm genuinely trying to think of, like, why there's no fucking reason. Shit, I didn't mean to actually, like, get onto the bonfire. I still need minimum 10 to use that stuff. It means... I could craft arrows. That might give me enough to get a few levels out of that. I've already got the gear, so I don't have to worry about that. Still gonna hold on to the pelts, because I've got a feeling I'm still gonna need the fucking pelts. Coral arrows doesn't need anything else but this here stuff. So I can just dump it. This will probably end up getting me leveled. Frost Seer, Frostwoven. You mean the Frostwoven? Oh. No, The boots. Well, the blood supplies chill to enemies. Would that work? Well, what is the stats I need for this? No, it doesn't tell me. Fuck's sake. It applies chill. Chill. I mean, I could craft it. I'm not gonna do that. The chest piece explode with the thing, but I'm already doing enough damage anyway, so it's not really that big a deal. I'm trying to see if I can get the other statuses going. That's not that hard to get though. When you full stamina, deal 20% more damage. Well, what does it take to upgrade that? Also the same. What's my current boots at? 17? Ooh. Oh, I also can't wear these. I don't have the fucking stats. 12 endurance. Okay, that's not too bad. So, I dropped down to 95. 72. Wait, no, I should have made the pants. Wait, did I want the shit pants? I probably want the shit pants. How many fucking potions of origin do I have? 2. No, that's fine if they are DLC. So I need at least 12 endurance. I need 10 strength. 8. Let me just double check. Is that 8 spirit? 8 spirituality. And then practicality is the rest of it. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat the Mage quest line unless I can find somewhere or find someone that can. Shit, no, I only need 8. And the rest goes in this here because I need money. Because I just need money. First off, make armor more. 1 point because it makes it so whenever I beat on the mining stuff, it breaks instantly. This does factor in. I had all this capped out. I need this because I need to remember I can craft that at a bonfire, but I can't upgrade them. I can craft them, but I can't upgrade them. Do that. Potions require 50% less alcohol. I think that's what I did have that because I didn't want to use as much alcohol. Food, increase, random blessing, max health. Max health. Useless, 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 useless. Don't need that, don't need that. Or that. We're good there. Okay. These all are ineffective. Ineffective? Not useful. I had Red Death. I don't think the Lament actually did anything in regards to the Thorns, so I'm gonna ignore this. Instead, I'm more tempted to do Invigorating Energy, just so I can get more HP. Five, I can do that too. There, I have a little bit extra HP. I don't really know where else to put. Critical hits can't happen, to my knowledge, with Thorns, unless critical hits can just happen on anything. Noise. This isn't really doing anything. I mean, I could grab this for the meme. Just be really, really hard to kill. I mean, that's tempting, admittedly. But since I like jumping off cliffs. Fuck it. Blast energy around you. Power blast when energy ends. I don't do any damage to them. Well, actually. Mana shield, that's not really useful. Use that. Now I can't upgrade the gear. I'm currently using it, right? 97. I only have to upgrade it a little bit, actually. Because these two are doing most of the carry weight, which is awesome. If I just keep upgrading that. Right, there's 101 armor value. Awesome. Now to go test out the theory. Well, no, I have to do Saras. I think now I can go do Saras, or at least attempt it. I'll have more damage to throw around. I bleed fire and chill. And then this one is this and this. Okay. I think, once again, the magic tree is probably the one I actually want to go on. I want to change this to be Mystic. Really, now I have a little bit more carry, which is nice. So I can carry more stuff. Did I sell my fucking shop? No, I didn't. Oh. Tristan screams. NPC over there is like, oh, I don't want to deal with people.
So, Wiz, thank you. The da- Exactly.
I want to go find Urkel and go through all that due process, but let me test this build out currently on another enemy. So, place burn. Where are my boots? Every 5 seconds. Oh, there's the chills proc. The chill one's probably not as good. I guess maybe if I upgrade the boots, it becomes more viable? Or not viable, but like, it does more. It is within 3 meters, but those enemies are running away from me all the time. A lot of the more bigger enemies don't run away, so it's not as bad. It's the smaller Wrangler ones. But that at least... Oh shit, I actually forgot to do one important thing, actually. For now, at least, Alchemy Station crafting. Relic attachment. Might as well spend the money. I'm making enough anyway. I don't think this actually matters because of the HP values I have. No, I'm gonna put the armor away on the off chance this build for some reason ends up being like not as effective for whatever reason. Get rid of everything that was picked up just now. I also feel like I'm a little bit fast. Oh my god, I am. I'm on medium load, not heavy, so I'm a lot faster. Oh wait. Sorry, I keep going back and forth on this. There's one thing I want to try. I want to see if I can just remove the weight. No, this stuff is just relatively light, though. I guess the heaviest with the chest piece. Okay. Oh, still medium. I guess I have to get the perks into that to make it so I'm like light, so I can be like, wee. Admittedly, my light armor stat is probably gonna be the highest. I think because I remember it being like 100 or 90, one of the two. I think this is one of the ways I have to go.
I will.
Fuck. He wants Fun Blood Rivers. I mean, I probably have them on me, but... Oh, that was a weird effect. Why am I blue? Oh! I'm blue. Brother's hungry for Fimblood. Yeah, these guys will probably end up getting affected by chill. Assuming they aren't resistant. Oh, he fuck. Look, they are undead, so I think they are bleed immune. He also hasn't hit me much. Oh no, they aren't. I think the chill just prevents a lot of the synergy. And chill. Oh, or do you not get affected by chill? It doesn't matter. Oh, welcome back, Emrian. I hope you were safe while traveling. Oh. Oh shit. I'm now much faster than normal because I made myself lighter that I'm not used to. I was one from blood. I need to find a few more. Livers. I actually might need to upgrade my cape. I've got more than enough now. I believe this thing asked me to beat that.
Taplander.
Yep. Now this is how we test the real build, because this is an actual enemy. Oh, you're in the process of designing the Hyrie cosplay, Emrian? Have you been drawing up the schematics? Is that what we call it? Akora, speaking to you in YouTube chat. No, I'm not even using food yet. I'm just standing there, and all I'm using is the one passive ring. Hey, another origin potion. I'm just using this ring. That's it. And, well, I do have the perk that does increase the amount of healing that's coming in. So obviously it's like a 30% increase, but I don't know what 30% of 0.4 is. Oh my god, come on, get up. You're just... Oh, it's because you're frozen. Frozen is too OP. Just the fact that you just kind of go. Oh, this is with, what's that Finblood's name? The priestess. Who I'm going to admittedly ignore. Creatures of Saras deal what? 5% less damage, is that? Yeah, 5% less. Not really needed whenever I have 100% damage reduction, but hey, you know. It's something. Oh, wait, I forgot. Yeah, I also have this. If I take damage, I heal for 50% of the last damage received over 8 seconds. So, like, I'm just constantly healing. And I don't think it does, because it was 50% without any upgrades. I mean, I can check in a moment. There was some, was it up there? Right now you're trying to figure out how to keep it mostly more masculine leaning in design. Oh, I go up here. That's how I do it. Right. Then you wrap around. You actually end up on the upper side, because you actually can't get up here naturally. Call of the Depths. Order someone during sellers attack a specific target.
Oh dear, a lot of times.
Nice to meet you. I don't know Boz. Boz is a prick.
Out there. At that. Oh.
I would actually absolutely love it. Wonderful congregation.
Oh, back at Sir Sub my thank you. It was Cobbles and the tadpole usually carry. When the rat. Me, I was a bit. It's
what happens you let into the world? What's your day-to-day look like?
Each. And may the.
Hey, free skill point. Sorry, there was a fucking hair in my nose. And it wasn't sitting. I forgot I made a ton of arrows. Filthy ones by 5% of your max health. I'm gonna hold on to that. Dashing into enemies at 33% chance to stun them. The harsh part is going to be the sweater. I mean, is it though? Because the sweater can just be turned into a hoodie. At least that's how I'm interpreting it. The hard part for me, at least, would be more the skirt shorts. They're
Faithful.
Skirts?
May the
I don't like that word. Skirts? Skirt shorts? Because, like, the dog legs is just, well, furry dog legs, so you wear thigh highs, I guess. Or just wear long pants. Long pants with another hoodie hanging off your hips. Decreases what? Decreases incoming damage by 50% when your stamina is below 10%. Oh, well, it doesn't really fucking do shit. You're probably going to do gym shorts because if you want to keep it Hyrie themed, you're going to keep it like... Because I think she was also technically got gym shorts integrated into the design already. I'll have to maybe double check that. Fuck. That's fine. But I think... Yeah, the gym shorts has to be already integrated into the design, so you're probably going to be running with those. The pants do not get the healing increase at all. Damn. I thought the physical damage increase would increase with that, but no. I guess I can sell those. Well, maybe make these a little bit better. Maybe dip into these a little bit as well. Just see if the bleed will increase in amount. Because attacking enemy, you know, that doesn't increase, so I'm just wondering if the bleed will increase. And I'm wondering if this will increase as well with the chill. I mean, alternative, you could just do, okay, I think the burn increased. One proc of the chill immediately made them both frozen. Proc it again. Come on, proc it again. Proc it again. Proc it again. You're not gonna proc it again? Whee. No, chill slow is indeed a slow. What's happening is when chill fully stacks, it turns into frozen. because I'm like a weird hybrid of a status build, chill gets applied way more often. So that melee just jumps right into being frozen.
So,
I forgot how fucking wide that is. I forgot how annoying this all is.
child, shit. Is that read this toplander? Or I come to you. Are you ready? Nothing.
Always a bad choice. So you're under a dictatorship who's... Yep. Since you're not fond... I don't feel like I can judge her. You made it work. Sometimes we do it one way or the other way. And then he makes it like, it's like, you two are married. I don't know, whenever you share the same body, it's kind of like a thing you just gotta live with. And I remember there is a chest around here. O'Neill wants some bottles. I have one here.
I've never.
I have the spirituality this time. Ooh, what?
I haven't.
Confessor's ring.
Make your.
Oh shit, I'm out of money. I can sell that. I don't even sell. Confessor's ring. Increases spirituality by 2. Oh, right, no, that's what you get this anyway. Wait, Carter, have you not ever seen me stream the DLC when I was in the shield build? What?
You know where
All the doors look like this. I mean, the only real difference is of whether or not you can go through it. Honestly, fair. Can't really judge you in that. Oh, hey. Here. Then you get these pricks. Freeze. Shit, you run away. Oh, burn and bleed, I guess. Freeze. Freeze. Honestly, I really could.
You fought well. Oh,
I still do need food for a quest at some point. What the fuck? You gonna freeze? Ah, there you go. Oh no. Oh, you're resistant to chill, huh? I mean, you're not wrong. I do not need 100 points of it. Hold on, there's one meme I want to check. There should be 2 enemies here. Put this away. Put that away. Wait, no, it's only 1 here. Ah. Fine. That enemy is particularly resistant to the chill. Okay, let me equip these gloves again. Increases sprint cross by 100%. What's the point? Oh, wait, you can sprint in combat. Right, okay. Killing an enemy, I'm just going to see, does it count as thorns? This is going to take fucking forever. Poor guy. No, Thorns doesn't work with these gloves. Ah, damn. Oh, let me check. Does this work? Well, he's dead anyway, so I'm just gonna... The only way to make myself completely immune to all damage is by investing in mana shield. I don't intend on doing it. Because I don't think there's anything I could upgrade that would make mana shield more. Oh, the upside is because I'm not attacking, I can just kind of exist. Okay, you're immune to bleed. These guys are spirits, but they're not immune to frost. So they get frozen. And I can't do any damage to those, so I'm actually, like, very well off. I wonder if there's anything like, okay, the frailty stuff, if I do damage with thorns, doesn't work. Wait. Okay, it's right factor. Yeah. So the the frailty, whatever, doesn't work with thorns. That means you have to actually, like, attack with it. I mean, makes sense, but also kind of shit. Why is dashing when overexerted? Hard. weak reef back. Enjoy class, or at least try to. Actually, what I need to look into is critical, dire supply, more build up, bleed every attack. I don't have that. Increases splash damage by 100% for equipping a dagger. And this is already capped out, so there's no point in dealing with anything on that. There's really not much to do after this for the build. I guess maybe I could start chancing criticals? I don't know. I don't think criticals get affected by Thorns. Yep.
Yes, I'm.
Let's see. No, it doesn't make elemental damage better. It only affects spell power. And I don't know if statuses count as spell power. If they do, that'd be fucking hilarious. Like, the reality is, bar practicality for just making stuff more effective whenever I craft it, and also for selling, obviously. The only real thing I could put my points into is endurance. Because higher encumbrance means I can carry more stuff. Higher health means that I heal effectively more HP. I think. And even then, it's not really that big a deal. I could put in spirituality, get 10% of that to HP, but 10% for what is effectively 10%. 13. It's not a lot. If I had a lot of spirituality, I think it'd be more effective, but I'm just better off putting points straight into endurance. I mean, I'm going to still put stuff into practicality just to sell money. Yeah, no, it's just not better than endurance, really. If I were doing a magic-only build, it'd be viable. But since I'm not, I guess at this point it's just really testing what Thorns counts as, because I've got all the status stuff. Max health, lament. Stack of lament, elemental clay. I guess maybe I could just start making my armor lighter. Fuck it. What else am I going to do with it? Just means I'll move faster, slowly but surely. Nah, slowly. I mean, if there was a way for me to get a decent chunk of mana shield while still having most of my other stuff. Hello. I think it's potentially doable.
Ah, finally. What in Well,
There we go. I think this takes me to Tumble. Technically, the Arcanist boots and Percival's boots would do it, but I need to be able to upgrade them. Like, I need to be able to make that substantial. By upgrade them, I mean specifically upgrade the mana shield effect itself.
Trinkets. So
I can get that. Sell. Play stashing when overexerted. You need to remember to use this.
off.
Reduces attack stamina cost. Great. Totally not useless. Alright, I've got that quest. Oh, I've got things I can eat. There we go. It gives me extra perk point, extra status point. Honestly, at this point, I might as well start putting into endurance. Yeah, fuck it. More HP. Make my armor lighter. They're gonna stop me. I'm just gonna take all this shit. Here we go. What knowledge? I can help you with that.
Let's stop the.
Could you elaborate on it? We use it to comb our hair. Yes, goes out of our heads. So you're an artist. You said you work with coral. This. Suppose this is possible. Could do my by Tumbo. Do you know how to get the archives? Open shop. Coral diadem. Garbage. 10,000.
Don't.
Jesus Christ. 10 fucking thousand? What the fuck? Cooking pot. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. Yep. So you're a cook. Sure. Can you do something about this place? I respect it. I'd like to see what you've got. I should stop buying food. Also, fuck you. Why is Elster so dangerous? Tell me what you know. Leave.
How can I keep your head?
Yeah. The fuck? What? That was not letting me move. I'm sorry. Reinforced chest. No, not a reinforced. It is merely mine. If I could just open it. Yes, all mine. I like how some of these crates and everything has like stuff from the surface, like butter and deer pelts. But do you think butter would go real bad whenever it's brought in underwater? Well, I suppose I can do this, get this over and done with. Can I? I can talk with it.
Ooh.
There you go. Giant fish. I think I've already unlocked that one. Come on, there we go. Eldritch Liturgy, which is like mana regeneration, not something I actually super need. Randomus Heart. That wasn't at all what I was expecting. I can jump down here, break my ankles. Ah! Yeah, come by, start with him getting his, making sure his... I'll find out, leave. I think I've already looted this entire area here. Just being quick. Right, talk to Hiss. There we go. Apparently I have a mission here. I'm here to assist. Do you require anything? What do you need me to do? Hiss, you know what happens. I'm from service, you're interested in knowing about it.
You speak truth, just like us. Our organists, those, this one recognize what happens. This one feels it is your truth. For Toplanders, this one doesn't this one will not. This one.
Gotta go do this. Guess I have to help him out in order to find the stuff with Slandrel. Also, I could just threaten him with strength. There's also air. Oh my. Oh, I just twitched. I can get up there through here. There's a chest here. It's very hard, so bring a lot of picks, or just manage it.
Great.
Oasis is an unusual name. Super side. Came treasure hunter. What happened? You don't want to change it. Chop. Okay, you don't have anything of note.
Take.
Jump into the void. Sadly, they nerfed the fuck out of that mana shield ring, which, I mean, like, fair, but also, like, come on. It's only good if you invest hella into it. And now, even if you invest hella into it, it's still like... Turtle.
Yes, seaweed, thanks.
Here, eat. Did you miss your kind? Place seems lonely. He's using you. If you could leave. You could leave. You could leave.
You.
I don't want to be up here. Wait, what's that do? Increase melee damage? Yeah, 20%, okay. You get Stingray, which is attacks heavily wet enemies. Become wet. Break my fucking ankles. I'm gonna put an R point in strength because I need to threaten his. I suppose alternative I could just return back to the ulcerate. Not the ulcerate, the here. Assuming they haven't moved on. Oh, goddammit. No. They have. I think they moved on whenever you get to fucking Tumble. Damn, that's annoying. Okay, past Tristan. Let's see. Then left from here, that brings me into Tumbo itself. No, it doesn't. It brings me into the area before it, I think. No, it brings me right into Tumbo, actually. Never mind. Hey, you fed your friend. Okay, well, I need... Did I not level up? No? What the fuck? Okay, well, shit. Oh, this might level me up. There we go.
No. But what? That all. It.
Oh, the internal urge. Just need to threaten him. I think you're missing health. I only put 1 point in there like a dummy when I should have put multiple. I don't think it matters too much though.
This.
Hmm. Because when you have a quest, it's like, hey, yeah.
It's you. Would not think. But what?
Hmm.
If you.
Something doesn't seem right here. Regenerate 50% slower. Ugh. I see that being... well, oh shit, just punch the microphone instead. Sell. Point in holding onto that. Sell that. And that. And that.
If you get hung.
Do I not have more quests from... messages, stream, alert, come back in half a day. Oh. What the fuck do I need to make? Is it this? Or is it this?
Well, there are.
Okay, here we go.
And they. If.
This quest allows me to get not only dead. Also, relatively easy to find because it's right over there. Else we can't even attack these things anyway. Who or what? Didn't mention you could speak. They can be arranged for a price. Oh, put that away. Now let me aggro's almost immediately, which makes this really damn easy. Also, I think Naomi will end up being frozen immediately too, which is really funny. I mainly really do not like a lot of the people from Dumbo. Something about them irks me the wrong way. You lied to me. Been nice knowing you. You immediately aggro. Slow down. Damn, you're hard hitting. What the fuck? I have 108 armor. What the hell? Let me know. Weep. Seems like even 100% damage reduction doesn't do anything against them because they still bypass it somehow. Dead. Bye. Really, the normal enemies are weak. Well, not weaker, but they're what I would expect. Oh, there's two. Ah. Oh, here we go. Increase health regeneration by 31 below 50% of max health. Fuck, that is not what I wanted. Not at all. I thought that was some more piece of gear. These guys will drop rather easily. Oh, have I been talking into the muted microphone? Yeah, I think I've been talking into the muted microphone. So, Endless Surge Longcoat has a chest piece which allows you to poison people, which would stack with the bleed. But I can't make it because I need whale-capped skulls. And I kind of don't want it. I want the pants. Pants are better, I think. Well, this is where this one quest is, so I'll pause it here then. Let's see. Let's see. Ryan's still streaming? What the hell? I don't know how to spell her name. Shit, hold on. No, no options there. We're gonna trade. Susa Noodles on Twitch. Did I spell that right? Yes. Okay, good. They're currently playing Scrolls to Look. Tellside, Cozy Cafe Sim. I don't know what it is. I've seen it only once, but that's what we're gonna do. On YouTube, this is the end. But until then, I'll catch you all next time.